Howdy all, this is Shane. We're going to do a deep dive now into the modulation effects. I've also done some other videos on the amp models and effects pedals that are built into the Mustang 3, 4 and 5, so check them out on my channel. There's a huge playlist now full of different Mustang videos, and one of the cool things about the Mustang 3 is you can actually run the reverbs and modulation effects through the effects loop, or the virtual effects loop, which sound different to running them actually in front of the amp. So you can do this either way. If you're the kind of guy who likes to play a pedal straight into the front of the amp, you can do it that way, or you can run it through the effects loop. So for the sake of the illustrations that come up, it looks much better in front of the amp, so that's the way I'm going to run it. So this setting that I really like, I think is really musical in context with a band, is the modulation vibratone pedal, and it sounds great. So this is with it off. The great thing about it is you can set the depth of the pedal, so you can do all kinds of different things with it. You can get seasick with those kind of effects, or you can keep it down, change the rotator. That's the speed of it there. Or back to quick. I really love that effect. I think it sounds fantastic. And this is how it sounds in the effects loop. So either way, very cool. Alright, let's just go down the list. We're going to start with some sine chorus. And yeah, I'm just going to play around with the controls and take it from there. So here we go. So let's crank up the depth to 12 o'clock. So there's some pretty crazy stuff going on here. I'm just going to like fiddle around with the controls and see how we go. The next one's called triangle chorus. Not too bad. Kind of weird, much like the first one. Over to sine flanger now. These are effects that I don't normally use a whole lot live. It's nothing that I play in my originals band or blues band that, you know, really sort of warrant these effects, but they're cool if you're playing in a cover band or, you know, you're up for something a little bit different. So, whoa, man, these effects go sideways pretty quickly. So I apologize to all of the people that love flanger and chorus. That's pretty nice. It sounds old school. Very cool. Alright, this is the tri-flanger. We're going to give this a shot, or the triangle flanger. Cool. Vibratone, we tried that. So vintage tremolo now. always a favorite of mine. I love the sound of this, and I love having this up as far as it goes here. So let's try it again. Sine tremolo. This is a different type of tremolo effect again. Very nice. This one's really usable. I have this one actually on the AC15 preset that I made. Ring modulator. I can't stand these things, but anyway, this is how it sounds. It takes your good tone and turns it into this. I don't know. Let's try a different shape here. Let's just see what happens. This would probably suit someone in a more alternative band kind of deal. Anyway, that's ring modulator. Alright, this next one's called the step filter. That's the dry signal. Let's try moving these around here, see what they do. I can see how someone could use that. It's not really my kind of thing, but it's very cool. Phaser. Let's turn up the rate. So you can get a mix. You don't have to have it that prominent in the mix, obviously, so. Cool. Alright, so the wah effect is the next one. Because I don't have the expression pedal, there's no point me using it. It's the same exact thing as what you would use in front of the amplifier or before the input if you have already seen my other videos. So I'm going to skip this one. It just doesn't do anything. Basically sounds like a cocked wah pedal. That's all it's going to do without the expression pedal, but you can tailor it in a little bit. But I'm going to go to the next one, which is the touch wah, which can also be in the modulation settings or in the pedals or stomp box setting as well. Diatonic pitch shifter, let's try this. So it's basically taking the sound and pitching it down or up actually. And it sort of takes the tuning out of it as well, which is interesting. So it's got a key option on here. So this is really interesting. If I play with the key setting, it completely changes the pedal. Raw. Alright, next. And pitch shifter, which is one of my favorite ones. Yeah. This is polyphonic as well, which means you can sort of bend notes and it will track it really well. Alright, so let's try a different pitch here. And if you ever wanted to know how chipmunks would sound if they were playing guitar or singing, it would be like this. But yeah, the further right you roll that control, the worse it gets. So, or the higher it gets, I should say. And that is all of the modulation effects built into the Fender Mustang. This is one video in a series about the Fender Mustang, looking at it in more of a deep dive sort of fashion. So I'm going through all of the features of these amps, and this one was the modulation. This is maybe the least exciting video that will be in the series, but it had to be done. So on to reverbs and delays in the next video. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and catch you all soon. See ya.